Hello there, how are you? Welcome back to How I Did It. Today's video is going to start a little mini series on an abbreviated version of my different infrastructure systems out here at the off-grid barn. Today, because my pressure fell inside of the barn, I knew it was time to change out my filters, so turn off the water coming in, turn off the pump, turn off the water going out. Bleed off the pressure with the little pressure reliefs on the top of these canisters. Simply lefty-loosey, take it off, take the filter out, put the new filter in, and righty-tighty. It is just that simple. Now this water filtration collection system I have been using now for, I want to say 2018, 2019. It is 100% potable water. I don't have to boil it. I don't have to UV light it. I don't have to chemically treat it. Now just know that when I do change out my filters, I do add a quarter cup of 68% chlorine shock to my big holding tank outside. And it's funny because for about a day you have a chlorine smell to the water and the puppies don't want anything to do with it. Anyway, turn the water back on for coming in, turn the water back on for going out. As you can see, my pressure tank is good. Turn on my pump, and my water system is back up and running around the entire 5 acres of the property. And this is just a look at the before and the after. And again, you can purchase these online or at any big box store. So how I collect my water is off the roof of the barn. It comes down the downspouts. It tees off right here and it is completely buried underground. Also, when I had that all dug out, I added an electrical chase and I went ahead and added my PEX that was going to be feeding back into the inside of the barn. Now, because the cistern tank is lower than the gutters off of the roof of the barn, pressure will push that down underground and over and into the tank. Comes out of the tank from this valve down here at the bottom. The garden hose to the left is not filtered water, but everything else on the property runs off of the utility shed system, the water filtration system. Comes into the shed through the large particulate filter there and into my pump. Now the entire system runs off of 12 volts. So I have solar panel on top of the utility shed that comes in and feeds this MPPT charge controller. The MPPT charge controller charges my 12 volt battery. It feeds the fuse box there that runs my interior lights, my exterior lights, and my 12 volt pump. Now that battery is a 12 volt 200 amp hour lithium ion battery. It feeds my pump, runs down through the check valve up here to my relay. It cycles on at 30 psi, cycles off at 50 psi, goes up through, out my filtration system, and out to the different frost-free hydrants, hose bibs, and barn. It is just a great it's a simple system, great system, limited electronics. So it tees off, and this is where it starts feeding the different frost-free hydrants around the property. Again, the only place that is not filtered and potable water is at that first green garden hose coming out of the bottom of the holding tank. So the system goes underground, comes over, and it feeds into the barn and through this manifold system that I built. And this feeds out to different faucets, the on-demand hot water heater, propane hot water heater on the inside of the barn. And a simple regular faucet you can buy off the shelf is running off of a 12 volt pump with water collection system. Alrighty then, y'all have an absolutely wonderful and blessed week. I'll see you next time for the electrical. Take care.